3 days of feeling like a professional dancer.
It's fantastic for me to be a part of this brand new Easter residency.
I met a friend called Joe.
I met a friend called Gwenna. It's really fun and we're really lucky.
We are delighted to be here this week at the Earth with 14 of our scholars that we've selected around Wales to join together for the very first time in the very first dance residency Momentum.
We've partnered with Ballet Cymru on a small 3-day residency. The residency is something that National Youth Arts Wales do a lot across Wales, but we don't necessarily do that with younger dancers. These 3 days I've seen dancers between 10 and 11 years old come together and share their love and passion for dance. So hopefully with this project and the Duet project and the other activities happening across Wales, we're providing a pathway into other dance opportunities.
My favourite thing of this week was doing hip-hop because it's new for me.
So we've been going through hip-hop vocabulary, learning moves such as the prep, A-Town stomp, moves called the Bart Simpson, the water dance, and social dances like the electric slide. So these guys have really been learning the foundations of the originality in terms of hip-hop, where it's come from, and the history all in a short space. So at the end we did something called a soul train, which in the hip-hop community is something that is done regularly. We gather up side by side. Someone will go down the middle, show off a move that is unique to them or a move that maybe they have learned from someone else, and it's literally just an ongoing soul train of fun. Something I like to implement within my teaching, which is about confidence and getting past those barriers that you may have in your mind. And I think dance is such an easy, metaphorical way of teaching that lesson of confidence, you know.
Yeah, I got a ton of confidence from this dancing and I haven't been so hard on myself because I've just let loose and have some fun.
That's my biggest rewarding feeling, I think, when they tell me they're more confident.
The thing I enjoyed most was ballet.
Over the 3 days, I've been giving the scholars a taste of a company ballet class. So they've gone through the structure of a ballet class, starting with the pliés as the professional company dancers would, and going through right to the Grand Allegro at the end, and then working on sequences as a group.
Myself, I'm teaching them contemporary dance, and we're working on building their confidence, building their technique, introducing them to contemporary technique. When we come to flicking our toes away, we want to imagine a piece of paper on our toes and we're gonna flick it away. And incorporating things like turns and big jumps, and generally just building their confidence throughout the workshop. So after each session, the young participants have a 30-minute reflection period where they sit down and they scribble all their ideas and thoughts and what they've learnt in that session.
It's a little bit of everything, and some doodles of moves that they've created.
On the yellow one, post-it notes, we put what we wanted to achieve.
And the tutors come in before leading each session and have a look what the guys want to get out of the day.
So I know for today's session, they wanted to build their confidence more, they wanted to dance solo, they wanted to turn, and they wanted to jump bigger.
So we've been able to work on their pirouettes and their turns, their balance.
Stretch! Stretch!
Jumps across the space.
Arabesque! Step pappardille!
And dancing by themselves.
And all of them by the end were flying across the room, making massive jumps in the space.
I've wanted to be a bit more creative and confident, and I've achieved that because I've been doing a lot more things independently, and I've done a lot more different moves that I've never actually done before.
And then after every session we come back to this room and hopefully we can take them all down.
I'm an ambassador and we've picked up lots of tips. On the yellow post-it note, I put more at hip-hop and learn a new ballet game. I could teach it as an ambassador, and I achieved them all in one day.
today we've also zoomed into professional dancers at Ballet Cymru as they're rehearsing their new piece for tour. As our Momentum dancers got the opportunity to ask Ballet Cymru dancers about certain steps that they've learned today.
How much hip hop do you know?
And this is the wall of things that we've loved about our time here on the Residency. Some things are about, you know, I just like waking up to new people. So with the friendships that have been made. We've just done a very cute activity where everyone had their photo in the middle of a piece of paper and everyone took their turns to write something that they liked about that person, maybe something they've done well in their dance class, but also just them as a person. They've really got to know each other very quickly, haven't they? So,
and that's kind of like our job as well, is to kind of keep our eyes open and facilitate this group in the best way possible so they can have even more fun, even more enjoyment. And even more memories together.
Watching films, going bowling. What else have we done? We bake off. Making games.
Even eating lunch together and dinner together and talking about our favourite things that we like to do and just noticing each other as well in the space and what we're all good at.
Last night we went bowling and I won.
It's just wonderful to see them rise to this opportunity.
I've made 5 new friends now.
I was really excited to make new friends and try out different types of dances. Really nervous because I'm gonna have to socialise, but I made a lot of new friends.
That's been really lovely. We had a few tears, some happy tears, which is amazing.
A few complaints about snoring, but that's about it.
But I got something to say. If you're in a room with a snorer, ask for a different room.